Back at Klingman's. There's Fontana Lake down there. It's just amazing up here. I actually have a view this time. I told you I'd come back and give you a view. All right, now we're actually beginning the hike. I got these two gentlemen with me. We are going down Forney Ridge Trail, and we are camping at campsite 71. And you see there's the YouTube stars right there, co-starring, Shawn and Hank. Anyway, we are going to campsite 71, and we're going about 9 miles. And we're going to pass some interesting sights along the way. Andrews Bald is the next stop. And we're going to get some great views up there, and we're also going to look for, if we can find it, an old locomotive from the railroad era. So stay with us. It's going to be a great trip. All right, we are near Andrews Bald. Shawn is posing in front of the flame azaleas for us, and it is friggin' remarkable here. It's just like where I was on the previous trip here in the Smokies at Thunderhead Mountain and Rocky Top. These flame azaleas are everywhere on these ridges this time of year. Not a long hike to get here. It's only 1.8 miles from the parking lot. So if you're interested in a good day hike, I'd recommend this, to Andrews Bald and back to the Klingman's Dome parking lot. About 3.6 round trip.
Right, take it back off.
Andrews Bald, ladies and gents. Flame azaleas everywhere. Great views. Great day. They got these wooden boards on the trail now to help prevent erosion. I'll show you this down here. Get a view down here. Where are you heading, Shawn? Getting your view?
I'm going to try and get some backdrop with the flame azaleas here.
There's Fontana Lake down there. And it is friggin' awesome. All right, folks. So we made it to camp here at campsite 71 in the Smokies. Sorry I didn't film a little more while we were hiking here. We had a lot of conversation and just walking through the green tunnel. But once we left Andrews Bald, that's all it pretty much was. It was overgrown in places down Forney Ridge, and you know, we took our time and weren't in a rush because we knew we'd get here at a decent hour, and we got here around 3:30, I think it was. Anyway, we're all set up. There's my tent right there. I'm under these rhododendrons right to you. So that's where I'm gonna be. Hank is over here. He's in his hammock. And Shawn is by the creek over there. So yeah, we're gonna have a good night here. A little bit of rain was coming down, but it's already stopped. And we have about 9 miles to get out of here in the morning. We're gonna hike along Forney Creek, so we're making this loop. From the Klingman's Dome parking lot, we came down Forney Ridge, about 9 miles. We had 5/10 of a mile up to Klingman's Dome and 5/10 back. And we got our packs and headed out on the trail. And we'll get out of here and walk up Forney Creek We're gonna have about 4,300 feet of elevation gain, and hopefully we'll get back at a decent hour because it's about a 2-hour drive. But yeah, all just the same, we're having a great time enjoying the fellowship. This is gonna be the kitchen area right here. We're gonna have a nice dinner here soon, and maybe go down to the creek and cool off because it's pretty warm and muggy here by comparison to the ridge where we started, which was 4,000 feet above us. So we've definitely gone up in temperature, but it's not hot, it's just more humid, and you can definitely notice the difference in temperature. So anyway, folks, if there's anything more to add to today's trip, I will get back to you, but for now I'm just going to sign off, and I'll definitely be talking to you in the morning. Good morning, folks. Welcome back. It's day 2. We are leaving here at around 8 o'clock in the morning. I slept pretty well. The other 2 guys said they slept all right, but Hank got a head start. He left about almost 2 hours ago, so we're going to try and catch up to him. It's all uphill out of here. There are some sections which are flattened out, like the grade is a little bit easy going the first couple miles, then it starts getting steeply, starts climbing steeply, I should say. And anyway, we're going to try and catch up to him. Shawn's just finishing packing up, and we're going to depart here soon. So we're going to be walking along the creek, gaining about 4,300 feet of elevation as we go. So it's going to be a long haul for those 9 miles back to the Klingman's Dome parking lot. But we're going to have a good time. Got plenty of water along the way, and hopefully we'll catch up to him maybe in about an hour or 2, because I think he's going to take a lot of breaks. So anyway, we'll be seeing you soon. It's part of the old railroad, now lying in a stream bed. Pretty amazing to see that. Think about how the landscape has changed since that time. Alright folks, I want to show you this. See, campsite 70 is closed. Aggressive bear activity, so I want to show you this bridge across the creek here, Forney Creek. and maybe I can get a glimpse of the campsite, but I'm not going all the way across. Just checking it out. It's just beyond those trees. So anyway, we're gonna get back on the trail here and try and catch up to Hank, because we're over a mile in and we haven't caught up to him yet, which I didn't think we would because he had a 2-hour head start. But we're following the old forest road here, the Forney Creek Trail, and it gets narrow in places, but you can see it's definitely the remains of an old logging road. So anyway, we'll be talking to you in a bit. So we've got a total of 9 creek crossings on this Forney Creek Trail, and this is creek crossing number 4. So it's not as bad as some of the others, but I got my feet wet on creek crossing number 2, so I've just been wading the water. You know what? These Hokas, which I'm wearing from the previous trip, they dry really fast, so I'm not too worried about it. That's why I got them. Specifically intended for trips in the Smokies, but they'll do the trick on other trips as well, because I didn't tell you guys what I thought about them since the last trip. I'm sorry I neglected that, but my thoughts are I really like them. I can still see the benefits of a pair of Merrills. However, if I get the Merrills in the Moabs, I'm not going to go with the waterproof kind. I'm going to go with the regular Merrill Moabs. I don't mind if they're ankle high. They're really not that heavy, but these sons of bitches, they're really light on the feet, and they work great. So anyway, I am going to cross here, and I'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright folks, we're at campsite 68. I wanted to show you this. This is Rock Slab Falls. Not a lot of water volume, but it is a pretty nice waterfall. Just the same. It's just a slide. I mean, you've heard of waterfalls like Sliding Rock in Pisgah National Forest. Well, this is pretty dramatic. It looks like there's another railroad track that's in the creek. There's more of it right there. And that's something. I'll show you campsite 68 here. Wonder if there are more spots further down there that would have places for tents and hammocks, because not a lot of spots over here. But anyway, looks like a pretty nice spot though. Let's see. I guess maybe you could get something in there. So there it is, folks. Campsite 68 in Rock Slab Falls. And somebody abandoned a hammock over here. Maybe because they figured it was too heavy, because I picked it up and it's pretty heavy. But we still haven't caught up with Hank, and we're 6.5, better part of 7 miles in. So he must have been hoofing it. He's eager to get that town food. So we'll catch up to him in a bit.